Sunday GUNDAY. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things, another Sunday GUNDAY, where a normal dude like myself shoots some guns and I'll let you know what I think about them. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll probably have already seen me unboxing this package from Toxic Targets. I put it all together, so might as well show you guys how it went together. Looking at the back of the target, it's just two steel plates held together with a couple of bolts, the mounting brackets to hold the gongs with the chains on them. It's pretty straightforward and it's pretty simple design. Everything you see here shipped in a flat rate box except for these posts, which are just T-bar posts that you can pick up in the garden section at a Home Depot, and these are only about $3 a piece. So a little bit about the specs of these things. I'm just gonna read it directly off their website, toxictargets.com. This is a 3/8 inch portable target rack, brings fast setup and portability to your range. As you saw, it was really easy to set up. The super easy setup with the chains also allows me to switch out for these smaller targets if I want to. All of the targets and front protection plates are constructed out of 3/8 inch AR 500 rated steel, so you can shoot a 308 round at 100 yards at these things and it's gonna hold up just fine. So this is what I'm gonna be shooting at today, put it through its paces, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it holds up. Today, by popular demand, I'm putting down the Glocks for once, so if you're not a Glock fan, don't worry about it. And instead, I'm gonna be picking up the Smith & Wesson M&P 9. I've been getting a lot of people in the comment section asking me to shoot an M&P shield for Sunday GUNDAY, and I don't have access to a shield right now, but I'd rather shoot a full-size gun anyway. So this is the M&P 9 full-size. I'll safety check it for all the nerds out there. This is definitely one of the most popular guns that Smith & Wesson makes today. This model has the Crimson Trace grip laser on it, which I'll talk about a little bit later. This is also rocking Trijicon night sights, but other than that, it's pretty standard. It's got 17-in-1 capacity, a 4¼ inch barrel, a little loaded chamber indicator on top. It's striker fired, and other than that, that's pretty much all you need to know about it. Yesterday when I was opening packages, I opened this, as well as a big package of this, Lax ammunition. For the record, it's LAX, not Lax, like the airport. Lax reached out to me a couple weeks ago, asked me if I wanted to test out some of their ammo. Obviously I do, so I'm gonna put some of this through the M&P 9, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think about the ammo, about the gun, and about the targets. Since it is really bright out today, I don't think this Crimson Trace grip laser will really do much, and to be honest with you, I don't even know if it's sighted in properly. For now, I'm just gonna run this thing from the iron sights and see how it shoots. Alright, I got some stuff to say about this thing. Alright, first mag through this thing, and I can tell you a couple things about it already. One, I'm definitely not a fan of the trigger. I've always said this in the past that I like Glock triggers, and everyone gives me shit because I like Glock triggers, but to each his own. I'll tell you why I don't like this trigger though. On the reset, it's not very audible, and it's not that tactile either. There were times there where I would press off a round, slowly release the trigger, and I wouldn't get that tactile click and that feeling in my finger, so I didn't know if it was completely reset. Other than that, the take-up is okay. Another thing that I don't really care for though is the trigger safety. I don't like how it's two parts here. I'd rather have a flat trigger shoe, but again, that's just personal preference. The take-up is a little bit gritty, the break is clean, and I shot it well, so I guess it's alright. Another thing, the iron sights were fine. Obviously, you saw I was hitting the target, but I was also using the laser, even though I said I wasn't going to. It may not have been showing up on camera, but it was actually showing up pretty well on the neon green targets. I was shooting from about 15 yards, and I'm not sure what this thing is technically sighted in for, but it was pretty accurate. So that was just my first mag impression. I'm gonna put a couple more rounds down and then come back with you on my final thoughts. How's that for distance?
Hey, that's pretty good.
So I just put 100 rounds through this thing of Lax ammunition, and I gotta say, it actually ran pretty well. 50 of the rounds were this 9mm 115 grain factory new ammunition, and the other 50 were actually remanufactured 9mm rounds. Here's the factory new ammo, here's the remanufactured ammo. You can't tell the difference. I know a lot of people are picky about stuff like that and they'll never shoot remanufactured ammo through their guns. I don't really see a problem with it, especially when I'm shooting ball ammo at seal targets in my backyard. It's shooting for fun. If you guys would like to go show your support to Lax Ammo, you can check them out at laxammo.com. I will leave the link down in the description below. They sell bulk ammo at affordable prices and I would definitely recommend checking them out. Now to the gun. This is gonna be a love-hate kind of relationship. You already know how I feel about the trigger after the first mag, and after putting 100 rounds through it, I still stand by everything that I said. I don't like how you can't hear and feel the reset as well as you can on other guns. But again, that's just me. The Crimson Trace laser is actually pretty nice. I didn't think I would like a grip laser like that, but it turns on as soon as you hold the gun the proper way. You can see it at a good distance. I was shooting at about 30, 40 yards maybe, and I was hitting the plates. These Trijicon night sights are very similar to ones that I have on some other guns that I own, and I like them as well. So what I love about the gun, I was pretty damn accurate with it. I'm definitely not the best shooter in the world, but if I can pick up a gun and hit consistently at a distance like I was shooting at, I'm pretty happy with that. The grip in my hand is a little bit bigger than I'm used to, but it's still ergonomic and I can shoot it just fine. So other than that, I don't really know what else to say about this gun. It shoots well. If you're interested in the shield, maybe pick this one up and give this a try as well. I know this gun has a good reputation because obviously it's used by police departments all over the country. So yeah, it's a gun, like always. All right, moving on to the targets. So here are the targets. As you can see, they held up pretty well. I'm surprised I actually didn't put any shots on this top plate. There's one.
Actually, that might have been me.
That might have been you. This target rack is new for Toxic Targets. It's actually available on their website right now, but this one that you see in front of you is actually a prototype. Because this is a prototype, I believe they're gonna be making some small alterations to it. Maybe a different mounting system for these little targets back here so they don't swing so much. In my opinion, I think hardware would be the weakest point of this thing, so I'm assuming in the future they will be putting stronger hardware in here. But if you wanna check out this rack for yourself and the other targets that they offer, go to toxictargets.com. I will leave a link for that down in the description below, as well as a promo code for 20% off of your order. So you can really show your support to me by going and checking out their website, using that promo code if you see any targets that you want to pick up. And you can also go check them out on their Instagram and let them know that I sent you. I guess that's gonna be it for today. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.